Hi friends, now we are going to see about the frequently asked questions. Okay, I am writing the first one is what is MIME? What is MIME? Okay, the MIME means multi-purpose internet mail extension. The MIME Hi friends, now we are going to see frequently asked questions. What is MIME? The first one is what is MIME? Here the MIME means multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME means multi-purpose internet mail extension. Okay, multi-purpose internet mail extension. Okay, when you are going to use MIME in the forms, when you are submitting any file, then it is useful for you. In the type, in the form we have to type, in the type we have to represent the type is MIME. When you type it is MIME, then it will accept the files. And the second one, we are going to see how to store the data temporarily. How to store the data temporarily. Okay, how to store the data temporarily? Okay, if you want to store the data temporarily by using the cookies, by using the concept of cookies, we can store the data temporarily. Okay, and next one is what are encryption function in PHP? What are the encryption function in PHP? Okay, here the MD5, I am going to write that one. What are the encryption functions in PHP? The first one is CRYPT, that is one function, and the second one is MD5. By using these two functions, we can encrypt the data. Why we are encrypting the data? We are encrypting the data to provide the security. For example, here I have a variable $a is equal to some name. I am writing Manideep. Okay, if you store the data like this, maybe anyone can see, anyone can hack easily. But when you encrypt, how to encrypt? By using MD5 of here you have to represent $a. Then what it will do? It will encrypt the data and execute it once, then it will generate a number. Okay, after that print echo MD5 of $a. Okay, if you print, you cannot understand it. After encrypting, it will generate some unique number. That means it is encrypting. No one can understand. Okay, it will take lot of time again to decode that one. To provide the security, we are going to use encrypt functions. We are going to use encrypt function. Okay. And the next one is, our PHP functions are PHP functions are case sensitive. Okay, our PHP is a case sensitive language, am I right? But the functions which are in PHP is not case sensitive. Sorry, no, functions are case insensitive. Okay, functions are case sensitive. Basically, whatever the thing you are writing, that whole thing is in case sensitive, but the predefined functions are case insensitive. Case insensitive. Okay, and next, the fifth one is, what is the difference between include and require? What is the difference between include and require? Here, what is the difference between include and require? We are using include and require where to include the file in our page, am I right? Instead of writing the whole code, just we are including that particular file in our web page. Then what is the difference? You are using include and require for the same purpose. For example, when you include any file in the, when you include any file, okay, if the file is not found, when the file is not found, then what it will do? It will generate a warning. It will produce a warning. And it will execute the remaining code which is in the file, that is include. But in required it is strict. If the file is not found, then what it will do? It will produce error. It will produce error and it will not execute the remaining code. It will stuck at there only. The required is very strict. Okay, the execution will stop at there only when the file is not found. Okay, copy. When the file is not found, then it will produce a error. It will produce error and it will execute the, and it will not execute the remaining code. That is the difference between include and require. Okay, and the next one is how to get the IP address of the client. Okay, how to get the IP address of the client? How to get that one? By using the function $_ server of remote address, remote ADDR. What it will return? It will return the IP address of the client. If you want to print, use echo. I am printed, that's it. It's very easy. By using echo, you can print that one. By using this function, we can get the IP address of the client. And what is the difference? And what is the difference between 6 after that 7? And we are going to see what is the what is the difference between unset and unlink? Here why we are using unset function and why we are using unlink function? Okay, why we are using we are using unset function. We are using unset function to destroy the variable. To destroy the variable. And next one is unlink. Why we are using unlink? And we are using unlink to delete the file. To delete the file, we are going to unlink that one. Okay. And the next one is, what are these global variables we have in the, what are the super global variables we have in the PHP? I will list this super global variables. What are the super global variables? In PHP. Okay, what are these super global variables in PHP? Okay, the first one is $_cookie, $_cookie. Okay, the first one is $_cookie, and the second one is $_get, and the third one is $_post, and the fourth one is $_request, and the fifth one is $_env. Environmental variables, and the sixth one is $_files, and the seventh one is $_server, and the eighth one is $globals. $globals. These are the super global variables we have in the PHP. And the next question is, and I am going to write next question is ninth one. Okay, here I am writing $A. Okay, here I am writing $. I have $A is equal to 1. Okay, $A is equal to 1, and $B is equal to address of $A. Okay, after that here I am writing $B is equal to, in the double quotations, to $B. Next I am going to print echo $A comma $B, echo $A comma $B. Okay, so now here what is the output we will get in this thing? In this thing, what is the output we will get here? In the $A, in the $A you have 1, and again we are storing. Here you have 1, at here in this. Okay, here what is the value of $B? The value of $B is also 1. Am I right? At here what is the value of $B? Here the value of $b is 2, and in the $b you have 1 at here by default. That is why in the previous example here in the $b you have 1, that means in the $b you have 1, that is why you will get 2 1. Here you are using reference. When you are referring to the particular variable, then when you change the value in the one variable, it will affect in the second variable also. That is why you will get the output is, you are going to get the output is 2 1 2 1. That is the output we will get. And the next one is, what is the difference between get and post method? Difference, what is the difference between get and post method? The get, whatever the data you are sending through the get method, it is visible in the URL. But if you send the data, if you send any data through the post method, it is not visible in the URL. Like that it will provide the security, the post will provide the security. In get method we can send only a limited amount of data, and in the post, when compared to the get, we can send more data through the post method, And the next one is, what is the difference between triple is equal to and double is equal to? What is the difference between triple is equal to and double is equal to? So here what is the difference? Here for example I am going to take $a is equal to 10. Here a is a, now I am going to keep it in the double quotation. That means here a is a string. Okay, I am writing $b is equal to 10. Here b is a integer. Okay, now I am writing, but the both values are same. In this thing I am writing $a double is equal to $b. Here is it true or false? Okay, is it true or false? I am writing echo. If the condition is true, then what is the meaning actually? It will check only the data. Here it will check only the data. The value which is in the A is 10 and the value which is in the B is 10. That means here you will get true. Okay, I don't want to write this whole thing. Okay, just I will tell you. Here you will get true, the condition is true. Okay, why? Because when you use $a double is equal to $b, then it will compare only the data, only the value. But when you compare the data, $a triple is equal to $b. Okay, now what is the output we will get? When you use triple is equal to, then what it will do? Along with the value, it will compare the data type also. Here the data type is not equal. That means here you will get false. Here the condition is false. Okay, that is the difference between double is equal to and triple is equal to. And the next one is, what is the difference between what is the difference between $A and $A? What is the difference between $A and $A? Okay, both are variables only, but here you are using $A and here you have $A. That means how to declare the variable? A variable inside the variable we have. In $A you are using a variable inside the variable. Just I am writing $A is equal to 10 here. Okay, that means in the $A you have 10, and here I am writing $A is equal to value. Okay. Now sorry, here I am using value value, and here I am writing okay. Here in the $A, what is the thing you have? In the $A you have the text value. We have to represent the value in the double quotation. Okay, now in the $A you have value. That means in the $A what is the content you have? Value. That means here dollar you have value, that's why value is equal to 10. If you print dollar, or if you want to check it by using this echo okay, dollar value, if you print this thing you will get 10 only. Why? Because in the $A you have value, that means dollar value is equal to 10. Dollar value is equal to 10. When you print this one, you will get the output is 10. You will get the output is 10. And the next one is, what is the difference between echo and print? In echo we can print more than one value. In echo we can print more than one value, but in print we can print only one value and it will return one, but in this echo it will not return anything. And the next one is, we are going to see okay, how to limit the number of rows. How to limit the number of rows that I get off my database. Okay, by using the command select star from table name, and you have to represent the limit is 0, 5. When you write like this, then what it will return? Here the 0 is the starting one, here the 0 is the starting index, and the 5 is the number of rows, and the 5 is the number of rows. And the next one is then it will return the first 5 rows. If you write 1 instead of 0, if you write 1, from the second row it will print 5 rows. From the second row it will print 5 rows. By default the index will start from 0. Okay, that's why it is printing from the second row. And the next question is how to delete the duplicate values from the array. How to delete the duplicate values from the array. Okay, how to delete the duplicate values? By using the command array underscore unique. By using the command array underscore unique, we can delete the duplicate values. For example, here I have an array with the name $a is equal to array of, in that I have the values a is red and I have b is blue, and in the C also I have same value, that is red. In the A and C you have the values red. In the A and C you have the values red. By using the unique command, array underscore unique of $a. After that we have to print it by using the method print underscore r. By using the method print underscore r, if you print, then you will not get the duplicate values in the array. And the next question is how to generate a random number. And how to generate a random number. By using math underscore rand, it will generate a random number. What it will do? It will generate a random number. We can pass the arguments also if you want. We can pass the arguments by using the echo. Finally, we can print that one, echo of empty of rand. Then what it will return? It will return the random number. And if you want to pass the arguments, you can pass the arguments empty math underscore rand of, in that rand you have to write the, that is the minimum value, and here I am writing some 190. Then what it will do? It will generate the value between the 10 and 190. For example, if you write instead of 190, if you write 200, then it will return the value in the, then it will in between the 10 and 200. And next one is by which function we are uploading the file. Okay, by which function we are uploading the file. Okay, sorry. By using the function move upload, by using the function move underscore upload file. Upload. By using this function we can upload the file into our database. And next one is What is the difference between str str and stri str? Here what is the difference? In str and str, the syntax is of the str and str is string, and $string, the syntax of the str is string, str both will return the substring. Here I am writing string space dollar string comma string. The function str will search the string $str in $string. If it finds the string, means it will return string from whether it finds the str up to the string. It finds the str up to the string, and in str it will case insensitive. Here str is the case sensitive, and str is case sensitive. str is case insensitive. Okay.